Hey guys, happy Sunday. Coach Chris here. How are you guys doing? Drop a 1 if you're watching this live. Drop a 2 if you're watching the replay of this. Feel free to also say hi as you hop on. Today I want to talk to you about inflammation. This is so much more than just about being bloated, okay? So inflammation might not sound like that big of a deal for you, but if your body is chronically inflamed, it can lead to serious trouble down the road. So listen up, okay? Inflammation is basically the body's normal process of repairing damaged tissue or repairing itself from bacteria and viruses. So we do need a little bit of it to be healthy. The issue here is understanding the difference between chronic and acute inflammation. So acute inflammation is necessary to help protect and heal the body from an injury or infection. It's your body's immune system. They send out white blood cells and other chemicals to an injured area to fight off, potentially harmful foreign bodies. So like if you've ever gotten cut or an infection, then you experience this when your body, like when there was redness or warmth or pain or swelling around the injury. But when inflammation becomes chronic, there's often just very mild or sometimes no symptoms that you experience at all until you have a loss of function. So chronic inflammation is a slow and systematic process, and it can kind of just silently damage your tissues until you notice like a major issue of a disease. And oftentimes by that point, it's almost too late to fix the damage that's done. And this process can persist for months or years until you're finally diagnosed with some like major disease, like heart disease, stroke, obesity, migraines, cancer, chronic pain, thyroid issues, diabetes, dental issues, ADD, ADHD, depression, Crohn's disease, autoimmune disease, acne, arthritis, multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's. These are all rooted in chronic inflammation. In fact, you could argue that without chronic inflammation, almost all disease around the world wouldn't even exist. Let me say that again. Without chronic inflammation, almost all disease would not exist. So in other words, it's the number one cause of disease. So chronic inflammation, what causes it? Okay, so it's caused largely by an unhealthy lifestyle. So it's the result of malfunctioning or just an overacting immune system or an underlying problem that the body's trying to fight. So things that increase the harmful type of inflammation, the chronic inflammation, is chronically eating an unhealthy omega-3 to omega-6 ratio and consuming too much sugar. So omega-6 fatty acids are inflammatory and omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory. So what are some high inflammatory foods? Fast foods. Yeah, I know, it's a bummer. Microwave popcorn, margarines, sugars, specifically table sugar like sucralose and high fructose corn syrup, artificial trans fats, soybean and vegetable oil. Don't let that word vegetable fool you. Okay, that stuff is terrible for you. Soda, refined carbohydrates, alcohol, and processed meat. Yes, even the hot dogs I love so much. And lifestyle factors that increase inflammation are smoking, chronic stress, excessive alcohol consumption, and obesity. So in order to reduce chronic inflammation, obviously you want to limit those things. I'm not saying you have to swear off all those foods forever, like that would be ridiculous. I'm not going to say I'm never going to have a hot dog or popcorn again, but you just want to be aware of like how often you're eating those things. And you should also consume healthy fats like grass-fed omega-3 fats or essential fatty acids, GLA and CLA, which are found in grass-fed meats. A few other foods, specific foods that are anti-inflammatory is pretty much all produce, especially the leafy greens, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, those are good. Healthy fats like walnuts, olive oil, flaxseed, some herbs and spices like turmeric, aloe, garlic, ginger, and then some fruits too, like berries and pineapple. All of these are anti-inflammatory, okay? So they're gonna help your GI tract. They're like a blood thinner, but without side effects. They lower blood sugar, they lower cholesterol, they reduce heart disease, they can prevent and treat cancer. They lower your risk of Alzheimer's, arthritis, acid reflux, acne, depression, basically all the things that inflammation could cause, these foods help lower. And last but not least, one of my favorite things is intermittent fasting. This has proven to reduce inflammation, thereby preventing chronic disease. So, in a study from the Journal of Obesity, they found that intermittent fasting was very effective in reducing cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure. And all these things are big causes of inflammation that are devastating to one's health, okay? So, that's what I want to share with you about inflammation. I hope you can take some of this information and incorporate it into your life. Like I've said before, I'm not a doctor, but science is science, and I am passionate about this stuff, and I like to share it. If you'll notice from a lot of the videos I share, what it really comes down to, like if you want to be healthy and prevent disease, like here is the cliff notes from every video I probably will ever do. Stop eating crap. That's it. Like limit how much crap you eat and you will be okay. You will be healthy from the inside out. Just stop eating processed food. I know it's yummy. I'm not saying eliminate it altogether because, you know, we all have to have our stuff. But anyways, thanks guys for being on. I appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a like, share it if you think other people could benefit from it as well. If you're interested in finding out more about intermittent fasting, I have a whole series about it on my YouTube channel. I'm super passionate about it because it's easy, it's free. I think it can work with any lifestyle and it's super, super beneficial. And in my YouTube series I do about it, I go into more detail about all the different areas, ways it can benefit your health. Anyways, if you have any questions about anything I shared tonight, feel free to comment below and I will circle back to them. Otherwise, thanks for watching guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday.